Hello, hello, Valiant streaming here. Welcome on in, everyone. It's old school RuneScape day. It is indeed. We're sitting in our throne room. We've got a few new bits built in here. But guys, we're going to spin the quest wheel today. We're going to do a quest, see what's going on, see where we're going. But remember, if you like these kind of videos, guys, please don't forget to smash that like button. If you're not subscribed, please consider subscribing. It helps me a lot. Here we go. Here we go. Okay, we have wanted. I don't really know anything about this. I mean, it's been weighted a little bit, but okay, wanted. So I can start this quest by talking to Certification in Falador Park. We know where he is. It's Temple Night number 2. Requirements are recruitment drive, the Lost Tribe, Priest in Peril, Enter the Abyss, and 32 quest points. Combat level 15 recommend. Wow, there's a lot going on with this one. Holy moly, there's a lot. But let's just double check. I know they're sitting on the bench in the park, right? There they are. Right, okay, guys. I will bring you back when we are just a little bit closer. We're going to try and do Wanted. See you in just a mo. Alright guys, here we are back. We're in Falador. This is what we've got. We've got our usual. I'm just going to be super quick. Teleport Chronicle, 5,000 coins. Anti-poison. I've brought a prayer potion. I'll show you why in a minute. Rope, bullseye lantern, spade, teleport runes, couple of tuna potatoes. We've brought our usual stuff like the eye patch, shoulder parrot, the witch's top, the beekeeper's legs, nutcracker boots. We've brought our leaf-bladed sword and an amulet of power. Right, reason why this is the quest. It doesn't really show much. Combat level 15, we should be able to deal with it pretty much naked just with our sword. It should be something simple, I'm sure. Other than that, I'm not really too sure what we need. So I'm traveling light because we might be running around. If there's no combat, it's probably going to be running around. So let's get on with it. Let's go and see. Got his name again now. Certification, isn't it? Certification. Let's go see him. There he is. All right, let's get down to business with this one. What ho, Sirrah! Jolly good show on the old training ground thingy, what? Do you have any jobs for me yet? So Tiffy, now that I'm a Temple Knight Initiate, do you have any jobs for me to do? Do you have any quests for a hard-working adventurer? Well, old boy, looking at the old dossier, we have on you here. There seems to be a tiny problem. What? Problem? What problem? And you have a dossier on me? Well, of course we have a dossier on you. We have a dossier on everyone. It's our job, don't you know? Okay. So, what's the problem? Well now, seems we made a tiny blunder when we first contacted you to join the Temple Knights. What? Let's check I was recording. Entirely our own fault. Could have been avoided and all that, but bit of a showstopper, what? What is? Well lad, here's the thing. Only members of the White Knights may join the Temple Knights. By ancient decree, don't you know? What? But I am a member of the White Knights. I went and did that stuff with the cabbage and the potion. I remember that. And I've already done your stupid little mind test thing. You can't get rid of me that easily. Calm yourself down, lad. We have no intention of getting rid of you. We are very keen on seeing you join us. Then, what's the problem? Well, it's like this. Although you have performed a mission on behalf of the White Knights, you were never actually working for them. As I say, when our order was founded, We were expected to take the best of the best, and it was assumed that anyone worth having on the team would have been a White Knight already, what? Sadly, this is not the case anymore, and the fact that you have to serve as a squire to a White Knight for a minimum period of 5 years before you can actually become one tends to put the more short attention. Spanned adventurers off joining, what? You want me to be a squire for 5 years? Ha ha ha. No, goodness me, no. 5 years is a very long period of time nowadays. Anything could happen in that time, and we need capable men like yourself as soon as possible. No, I had a bit of a chat with Sir Vay, and we came up with a different solution to the problem, assuming you're still interested, of course. Yes, start the wanted quest. I'm still up for joining the Temple Knights. I just don't really feel like spending 5 years running around shining people's boots for them. Ha ha ha. I quite understand, what? Don't worry. We were doing a little research into the White Knight's charter and found an interesting loophole, what? Loophole? What kind of loophole? Well, you don't need to worry about the details. You just do as I tell you and it will all work out for us both, what? I guess. I don't really like blindly following orders though. Ask about the wanted quest. So, what exactly do you want me to do? Well now, it's really very simple. I want you to go to Sir Amit. Tell him that you have decided to not join the Temple Knights and that you have decided to become a White Knight instead. He will then offer you to join as a squire. You will then decline his offer and ask if you can be deputized instead. Okay. If you run into any problems with that, come and see me. Do I really have to quit the Temple Knights? You seem pretty cool, and I really like the armour. Ha ha ha! No, not at all. This is merely a ruse. Sir Amit knows full well that his authority over our organisation is limited, so he will not deputise you unless he thinks that you are entirely unaffiliated with us. You are simply going to tell him that you have decided not to join us, so that he will in turn deputise you to join the White Knights. We, of course, still want you to join us. It is just a little misdirection. How will all that help? I don't exactly understand how that will help me become a White Knight. Ah, your curiosity does you credit, old boy. Let me tell you a little history lesson. Many centuries ago, the founders of the White Knights realised that in times of crisis, a long waiting period for new knights could be disastrous for the kingdom. So they added a clause to the founding charter that would allow any citizen who has performed an act in the name of the White Knights to become deputised as a purely temporary basis to a full-fledged White Knight. So how does that affect me? Well now, your actions in the Black Knight's fortress on behalf of the White Knights make you eligible to be deputised. But if that's only temporary and I have to be a proper White Knight to then become a Temple Knight, doesn't that mean I'm still going to have to squire for Amit for 5 years? Ah, well this is where the beauty of the plan lies, don't you know? Once you have been deputised, for the time that you are still working for their order, you are subject to all of the same rules and regulations that normal White Knights are, which means you are also eligible for battlefield promotions. I don't understand. Let me put it like this. As a deputy, you will be considered the lowest possible rank of White Knight and may be removed entirely from their order at a whim. However, should you achieve some great feat while serving as a White Knight that you would be eligible for a promotion from, then by their own rules you would have to be raised to a higher level within their order, and it would therefore become impossible to remove your rank or make you no longer a deputy. So I get to be a white knight without having to do 5 years of pointless busy work? Indeed, we temple knights have our reputation for a reason, don't you know? Okay, I guess that makes sense, but we're not in a time of crisis, so doesn't that mean I won't actually get deputized? Do not concern yourself with that, old boy. Crisis is such a subjective term, and as you will find out when you join us fully in the Temple Knights, there is always some potential crisis or other brewing. If we weren't good at our jobs, if we were not as good at our jobs as we were, almost every day would be a day of crisis. All we really need to do is allow the old white knights to handle a problem that we would normally deal with, and that should be a sufficient crisis to allow you to be deputized, don't you know? Okay, so what are we doing again? Right, we know we're going to see Ceramic Vase. Now, let me just double check that. Should go see him followed. Right, I remember where he is, I think. I think he's up here on, is he on the right hand side? Alright, Ceramic Vase. It's actually how I pronounce it, would be ceramic vase. Because we call a vase a vase here. We do indeed. I think he's this side, isn't he? Upstairs, am I right? Is he up 1 or 2 steps, I think? White knight, white knight. Okay, maybe he's up 1 more. I thought he was here, maybe I'm wrong. Nope, ceramic vase. Here we go. Hello, Ceramic. Hello, friend. Got any jobs for me to do today? Well, I did have something you may have been interested in, but I've been given orders not to... Can I just stop you right there? I am no longer a member of the Temple Knights. I have entirely renounced my application because after many hours of soul searching, I have come to a conclusion that I desperately want to become a white knight instead. I'm not sure I understand. You wish to desert the Temple Knights in favour of my own humble white knights? Absolutely. And this is definitely not some kind of elaborate hoax to get my application process faster. I'm sorry, did you say something just then? No, not if you didn't hear it. Well, anyway, for the fine work you achieved at the incident in the Black Knight's fortress, I would be honoured to accept you as my squire. So, what do you say? No, not right now. As tempting an offer as that sounds, Ceramic, I'm really not a fan of waiting around. Now, I heard from some completely random stranger that was definitely not certification as part of an elaborate ruse to fast-track my application into the White Knights that I could be deputised directly as a White Knight and entirely bypass that whole boring waiting for 5 years thing. That is entirely correct, Valiance, but I have no idea where you may have heard that, for it is a secret guarded only to members of our order. Right. Well, anyway, can I do that instead? Well, a fine adventurer such as yourself would be a perfect candidate as a deputy in my eyes, but fortunately, this can only be done in a time of crisis, and all is currently well. All is well, huh? I'll be right back. I just have to go and ask nobody in particular if they can organise nothing at all to happen. You are a strange one, Valiant. Yeah, we got to go back and see Sir Tiffy now. We have. Okay, let's go back. This is another funny quest, guys. Like, the last 2 or 3 quests have actually had a good amount of like comedy lines in them. I like that. I do. I do indeed. Should we try our coffee? Let's try our coffee. It's in our Valiant smuggler. Hello, hello! Valiant, you can get one of those on my merch site, guys. The link's down below. Okay, that's nice. Okay, so Tiffy, we're back. Ask about the wanted quest. Hello again, Tiffy. I've just spoken to Amit and he says he's fine for me to be deputised as a White Knight. There just needs to be a crisis first. I assume you can arrange a small crisis for me. Ha ha ha, fitting right in with the Temple Knight's way of thinking, what? Well, as a matter of fact, I will not have to organise anything. There is a particularly vicious and dangerous criminal currently at loose. I have already notified Sir Amit through the usual channels, so just go and speak to him quickly, then pop back here and we'll get you equipped for the hunt. What? You know, is all this back and forth strictly necessary? I don't mean to sound ungrateful for the help you're giving me here, but you could have just got this sorted out before sending me off there in the first place. Ah yes, well, most awfully sorry about all the running around you've been doing, old bean, but when it comes to our line of work, sometimes the indirect route is the best. What? I don't understand. And stop calling me bean. I am not a vegetable, I'm a human being. Being. Awfully sorry, dear heart. It's just a term of affection, what? Anyway, this criminal is very dangerous fellow and has some very dangerous friends. If he has no reason to suspect you to be working for us, then he will be a little sloppier than he otherwise might be, because he will just assume you to be one of those stupid White Knights. We want this man caught for the good of the country, and if we need to fool a few people into thinking you're nothing to do with us, and you have to do a little extra walking, then that's what is going to happen, what? I guess. But this spy stuff is a lot more boring than it sounded at first. Alright, so we've got to go back to Sir Amit, right? Yeah. Let's go and tell Sir Amit whatever he wants to know. What does he want to know? I should tell Sir Amit there is a crisis, okay, about the very dangerous criminal at large. Alright, we're coming back. Blimey, a lot of reading this one, guys. But I don't mind that. I enjoy quests as a whole in old school RuneScape. My favourite thing to do when sitting at my computer, I'm not just saying it, it's my favourite thing to do, is to quest. Oh no. Oh, there he is. I was going to say we've come up one too many. There he is. Hello, Sir Amit. Hello, friend. Thanks, Saradomin, you have come back here. We have received word from one of our scouts that the evil Solus Delagar has returned to Asgarnia. What is worse, it seems he is in possession of dangerous new magics that we are powerless against. Please, I implore you in the name of all that is holy, assist us in banishing him from our kingdom once more. I cannot bear to think of the troubles he may bring us. Who is Solus? Solus Delagar? Who or what is that? You have not heard of the infamous murder mage? He terrorised these lands many years past, thinking himself above the law with his powerful enchantments, but the White Knights finally managed to bring him to justice and he was permanently exiled. Exiled? Why didn't you just kill him? Or, you know, imprison him or whatever? Kill an unarmed foe? That is not the way of Saradomin, nor of the White Knights. As for imprisonment, Solus is a highly dangerous man, not just because of his mastery of the magical arts, but for his uncanny resourcefulness. To tell you the truth, I fear that I would be unable to guarantee his captivity in any holding cell belonging to us. So, if you can't imprison him, and exile obviously didn't work, you want me to kill him? I did not say that. I did not say that at all. That is against all of our codes of honour. However, should you find yourself in combat with him, and there is no other way, then perhaps for him to die would be the best for us all. You understand me, Valiants? Oh yes, you've made yourself very clear. So, will you aid us in this fight? What will I get for helping? Great question. So, what will I get if I help you out against this Solus Dulalala guy then? Why? You will help keep Asgarnia free of malicious influence and perform a good deed in the name of King Valence. Oops! And the White Knights. There's a Valence in this. Okay. Yes, I see. So, no monetary compensation or other actual reward then? As Saradomin has told us, a good deed is its own reward. So I don't actually get anything out of this then. Nothing tangible, no. But you will be deputised to act as a White Knight, and you will feel a warm glow inside of having done the right thing. But you can't buy things with a warm glow. So, what say you, Valiants? Fight with honour in the name of the White Knights against the terrible Solus? Sure, I'll help you. Hey, there's nothing I like more than fighting. Deputise me up and I'll go get this guy for you. Very well then. In the name of King Valence, they've changed the spelling again, look. And for the honour of Saradomin, I now pronounce you a fully deputised White Knight. That's twice they've just changed that spelling. May honour and glory follow you in every action. So, where should I start looking for this Solus guy anyway? I haven't the faintest idea. Good luck. Oh my god. What? Okay, speak to Tiffy for advice. Let's hope he's got some, guys, because I have no clue. No clue where to even start. Gylenore's a big place, don't you know? Okay. That coffee was so good. All right. So Tiffy, we're back. Okay, ask about the wanted quest. Tiffy, it worked exactly to plan. Ceramic deputised me to take care of this Solus Doolally dude. So, let's go get him. His name is Solus Delagar, and honestly, he is one of the most dangerous men on the planet. Not only is he extremely adept at magic, he is also quite prepared to use that magic at a moment's notice, because he is quite mad. So, dragon hide armour and an elemental shield, and I'm laughing. No. Listen to me, boy. You are under no circumstances to engage him directly in combat. You are to act as our agent and track him down. When you have managed to corner him somewhere, then we will send in a field recovery team directly to take him away without incident. I cannot stress this enough. You are to observe and locate. You are not to enter a combat situation. Right, so I'm just going to scout him out for you then. Any tips on how to find him? Well, old boy, we will need to equip you for the task, but you'll need to get something for me first. What? What kind of stuff? Well, we teach our operatives the value of their equipment by making them pay for it. What? You have two choices here. You can either give me cash directly and I will hand it over, or you can bring me the raw materials and I will make you one. What is it? Should we just buy one? Buy one or have one made? I wonder what it even is. Let's buy one. What is it? Certificate cash. It's 10,000 coins for the Temple Knight communication orb. You have that kind of money with you? Nope. I don't have that kind of money with me. Perhaps you would like to just bring me the components of it then. What? Bring me one lore room, one slayer gem, and one piece of molten glass, and I'll make you. Okay, we can do that. A lore rune, Slayer gem, and 1 piece of molten glass. Let's go and get them. They're in the bank. So Slayer gem, lore rune, molten glass. Slayer gem, lore rune, molten glass. We can get that, guys. We can do that. Saves 10,000 coins. Molten glass. Check. Lore rune. And strangely, a Slayer gem. Is that this? That has to be that, right? Examine it. I think that's it. I don't know. I hope I can get another one of these, though. Maybe it'll give it back. Whatever. I don't know. I don't know. Let's just go do it. Do it, do it, do it. Okay. I hope you guys are having fun. I enjoy this. I love this. Okay, let's do it again. Excellent. You wish me to make you one now then? What? Yes. Oh, okay, we've got it. Here, take this communications orb, or comm orb for short. It is a precise magical mechanism that we can use to track him by sending data of the surrounding area back to one of our information operatives at the Temple Knight headquarters. Your information operative is known as Savant. I suggest you contact them using your comm orb at the earliest convenience. They will be able to send you any useful data about Solus directly through it for your perusal, don't you know? Okay, thanks Tiffy. Oh, is that it? Okay. I should use Savant's help to track down him. Okay. So how do we use it? Scan. There's nothing nearby to scan. Contact. Hello? Well, hello. You must be Valiance. Sir Tiffy told me to expect you to call in from this frequency. So, what do you think? Pretty nifty little piece of kit, this crystal, huh? Yeah, it must be very useful. Oh, trust me, you'll find out exactly how useful. Now, was there something you wanted? Current assignment. Savant. Savant is what we want. So, Savant, that's an unusual name. Well, obviously it's not my real name. My real name is Elisa Van Lendes, but for operational purposes I'm called Savant. So, what exactly do you do for the Temple Knights? I am the SMR and Chief Librarian for the Temple Knights. SMR? What's that? It stands for Senior Mystical Researcher. The Temple Knights have a world-class research team, investigating new types of magic constantly. As Senior Researcher and Field Liaison, I can pass on information to the rest of the Temple Knights. Many of the devices used by the Temple Knights, such as our comm orbs and spy orbs, were first designed by my team as experimental devices and have since become standard field equipment. I have always had a gift for magic and have spent most of my life trying to find applications for it that would serve our order and give us an edge over our opponents. Your opponents? Oh yes, don't think for a second that we are the only secret organisation in Guylenor. There are many factions in these lands, some almost as magically advanced and organised as ourselves. It is a constant struggle to keep our operatives with advanced magical equipment that our opponents don't have. This is why we have the self-destruct safeguards to prevent our equipment ever falling into unfriendly hands. So, how did you end up working for the Temple Knights? I would have thought someone like you would have ended up researching at the Wizard's Tower or something instead. Oh yes, the Wizard's Tower. Let me tell you something. The mages who work there are idiots. They told me that the magical research wasn't suitable for just a girl, and that I would be too scared to research for them effectively. Luckily, the Temple Knights are far more open-minded about things, and I really feel like my work is making a difference to them. Okay, thanks Savant, that was very interesting. Hey, we're all Temple Knights here, right? Glad I could help, Valiance. Savant, over and out. Okay, so she didn't help me. We'll go talk to her again then. Contact her again. I guess it's current assignment. Hi Savant, I was wondering if you could give me details on my current assignment. Okay, bringing up your current assignment details. Oh, you're chasing Solus Delagar. Oh yeah. So any information you can give me? Listen, Valiance, Solus is an incredibly dangerous criminal. I'm starting to get worried about this one, guys. And I don't think his grasp on reality is too tight, if you understand what I'm saying. You really need to take care with this one. I'm amazed you got an assignment as tough as this one as a first assignment, to be honest. So, how would you suggest I go about finding him? Well, this comm-orb can use the scan function to find him, but its range is very limited. So I have to just wander around the place looking for him. No, that would take far too long. Listen, I'm going to transfer all information on Solus that we currently have to your comm-orb. You should be able to find a hint of where to find him by examining it. The library tells me that we have 2 visual recordings from spy orbs available to you, as well as a standard dossier. I would suggest the people that the spy orbs were observing when they picked up our records of Solus would be a good place to start your investigation. Who are these people then? Okay, just checking now. Record 1 is from a routine monitoring of Lord Dararius. In case you haven't heard of him, he's the leader of the Kinshra, also known as the Black Knights. As a major enemy of the White Knights, we have had him under observation for some time now, so it was pretty lucky that Solus decided to visit him. So where would I find this Lord Dararius? He has a secret Black Knight training ground deep in the heart of Tavily Dungeon, along with holding facilities for prisoners who they wish to interrogate later. He is almost certain to be found thereabouts. I know where that is actually. And what is Record 2 about? Just checking? Ah yes. This shady fellow is a member of the Zamarakian Magical Institute. We suspect them to be a group responsible for destroying the Wizard's Tower all of those years ago, as well as other more recent acts of sabotage. We also suspect that they have been responsible for a number of thefts of a mysterious rock that the Wizard's Tower has started producing, but don't have much intelligence about that. We set up an observation spy orb in a known Zamarakian shrine in southeast Varrock, but he moves between there and the wilderness just north of Edgefield quite frequently. He doesn't seem much of a threat, but we placed him under observation anyway, which seems to have paid off by getting some more information about Solus. From the look of the record, he would be worth talking to as well. Thanks, Savant. Anytime, Valiance. Over and out. Right, okay, so we know where both of these are then. Okay, we've done that. Contact. Okay. I should seek out Lord Dararius at the mate. And the mage of Zam. Alright, let's do Dararius first. We're quite close to there. Let's do this first. I think I might grab a couple of stamina potions actually. I think I might grab a couple of stamina potions. It can only help, right? How many should we take? Two? Two will do for now. Let's go, guys! We're going on an adventure! Yes, we are. Val loves adventure, so he does. Take a look at my skills, guys. We're very, very close to hitting 63 Slayer. Very close indeed. We're pretty close to hit 61 Herblore as well. I'm hoping to go to 70 construction this week, which will in turn allow us to do the higher level mahogany homes. Quite excited about that. I am indeed. Alright, so we've got to go on a bit of a jaunt here. We can do it. We can do it. Right, it's all the way around past some scorpions, and I think, are they flying axes or something as well up here? Something like that. These things. Yeah, magic axe. It's round here. Past the scorpions. This is it. This is it here ahead of me. We came in here, didn't we? And we done something. Oh, I didn't know there was hill giants here. I don't remember the hill giants being here. But anyway, let's see if we can find this guy. We went in here somewhere, didn't we? Right. So we're looking for... I'm going to guess he's going to be further in. These all look like standardy people. Let's look to see if we can find somebody that looks different. We went in there and did something. That's how we got the key. Not seeing anybody looks any different. There, got him. Got him. Okay, so let's talk to this guy then. Lord Dararius. Hello? What want you? With the Lord of the Kinshar speak. I am here on behalf of the White Knights. Ah, be gone, fool, or prepare to taste my blade. Now wait a minute. This concerns a friend of yours. A friend of mine? What friend of mine would the Temple Knights show any Oh, this. This is about Solus, isn't it? Bingo! Then let me assure you, that monster is no friend of mine, if indeed such a creature even has friends. No, that man is certainly no friend of mine, nor of the Kinshar. So you will help me find him? No, fool! You and your White Knight cronies are no friend of the Kinshar either. I will help neither of you, and I wish you all a slow and painful death. You know, I'm sure I could make you tell me where he is. Is that a threat, whelp? Do your worst. I care not for my own life. I stand only for the protection of the Kinshar. Valiance, I've been monitoring you. He's telling the truth, so don't try to bluff him by starting a fight. All of our records show that the only thing he will make a stand for is the protection of his men, and he has little regard for his own safety in comparison. You're going to have to find some other way to intimidate him. Giving you the information he needs. Understood. Valiant's out. Okay, what if we attack one of his mates? What if we attack this guy? And start beating on this fella? Is this gonna work? Stop! I will tell you what you want. Please, leave my men be. Okay, let's go and talk to him again then. Hello? What want you with the Lord of the Kinshar? Speak. We've just spoke, mate. Okay, Dararius, you tell me the whereabouts of Solus Delagar right now, or I'll put every Black Knight here to the death in front of you. I should have known the White Knights would be my ruin once more. I do not know his exact whereabouts, and when we last met, we did not leave on the best of terms. All I know is that he left behind some fur when he left. I would expect him to be in an area with furred creatures of some sort. What kind of fur? Dog? Bear? Wolf? I do not know. I am a warrior, not a zookeeper. It was not bear fur, I know that much. That's it? That's your help? You'd better not be lying, Dararius, or... Calm yourself, Valiance. He is telling the truth. How do you know? I am monitoring your conversation through the com-orb. His physiology shows none of the changes we usually get when someone lies to us. So this com-orb thing can work as a lie detector. That's pretty useful. Yes, it is. But back to the task at hand. I suggest you head to the next subject of our observations. He might be more help in locating Solus. You mean that Zacharonian mage in Varrock? Yes, he would seem a likely bet. Savant out. Alright then. So, let me just doubly check. It's told me that Solus is somewhere where there is animal fur. Oh my goodness me, that doesn't help at all really. Let's go here. Okay, and we're going to go to the Zamorakian mage. We know where he is for sure. I wasn't wrong about a bit of running around either, was I? I wasn't wrong. Okay. There he is. Let's talk to this fella here. Solus Delegar. I'm looking for information about a very dangerous man. I believe he visited you quite recently. Ah, you mean that accursed Solus? Yes, him. I need to find him and make sure he doesn't come back to these lands. You are working for the Temple Knights, correct? No, don't deny it. I recognise the magical signature of your communication orb. A very nice piece of equipment indeed. I will tell you what I know in exchange for it. I believe such a device could be very useful to my research. Valiance, I've been monitoring your conversation. You can't let him have the Temple Knight equipment. He's a Zamorakian. Even if we wanted to let the ZMI have access to our research, the built-in security magics would destroy it before trading anyway. Sorry, I cannot trade you my communications orb. Ah well, it was worth a try, but I did not seriously expect you to part with it. Then perhaps you'll be willing to trade something else for your information. I have little information and would give it freely to make sure Solus is disposed of, but unfortunately I am somewhat financially distraught at the moment due to a recent incident. You mean Solus robbed you of all of your money? Yes, he took a large degree of my research into various things as well, but my research is inside my mind and easily replaceable. The money I possessed was essential for my experimentation, and as I have no real skills to speak of, is not so easily replaceable. Okay? You want me to pay you for information? No, not as such. You know of the substance known as rune essence, yes? Yes. A small number of those will allow me to create runes from them, which I may then sell and get myself back on my feet. 20 parts of rune essence is my price for my information. You may take it or leave it. Hi Valiance, it sounds like a pretty good deal for this kind of information to me, but it's your call. We really need to find Solus as soon as possible though. Who knows what kind of damage he might cause. Now he is at large again. Okay, I'll see what I can do. Alright, so we've got to get 20 rune essence from him. We should have it in the bank. 20 pure essence. Okay. We don't have room for it. That's the issue. Alright, we're going to have to bank some stuff, aren't we, for this? That's a little bit of a pain. But okay, never mind, we'll do it. We'll do it. That's what we're here for, guys. We're here to quest. We are. Lovely jobbly questing. Okay, that can go back. That. The food. And I guess these. Oops. All of them, please. Douche, douche, douche. Douche like that. Now 20. 20 rune essence. So there we go. We have the 20 essence. Let's go hand that into him. Hopefully we can come back to the bank and get our stuff back out. I don't like having nothing with me. We'll see what's going on. What's going on? Right. Here we go. Solus Delegate. So, you have information about the whereabouts of Solus Delegate? I do indeed. My price for this information is 20 pieces of rune essence. I have your essences right here. Take them. Okay, now you have your essence. Give me my information. Certainly. As I say, I have little information, but the cost was not too dear, was it? Get on with it. I haven't got all day to waste. As you wish. As a powerful magician, I could sense his aura once I had encountered him, and it definitely moved east of here when he left me. He went east? That's it? That's your information? I am sorry I cannot be more specific, but that is all of the information I have to offer. Okay, so Dararius told us he was probably somewhere with furry animals of some kind, and this mage has told us that he is east of here. Any ideas? Frankly, I'm stumped. I just don't have enough information to work out where he might be. Wolf fur and the east. I know where he is. You do? He will be in Canifis. He must be. Wow, that's some good thinking, Valiance. Okay, let's head there and get him. Alright, so we're going to Canifis, guys. Holy moly. I'm so glad because I probably wouldn't have got that. I might have got that in time. It would have took me a few. I always forget about the werewolves and the fur, you know. Right, let's get some more gear back out. I mean, I'd like my gear back. So, we're going to take the runes back out for teleporting. I think those are important. And a couple of food. I think that's all we miss, right? 2 tuna potato bakes. But now we also want this to get to Canifis, right? Alright, here we go. So, the quest itself says I should use the comm orb to scan for Solus in Canifis. Let's get that. There's nothing nearby to scan. That's because we're not in Canifis yet. Let's get there. We're just in Mauritania right now. Doom 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 doom. Guys, don't forget, if you leave me a comment about anything you want in the comment section below, I will do my utmost to answer back, always. Right, we are now approaching. Oh, okay, Valiance. I'm going to begin a low-level scan for Solus now. Any signs? These readings are very strange. There's something here. You know, I'm sure I've seen readings like this somewhere before. What's wrong? Just give me a minute to cross-reference the records in the library. I know that I've seen readings like this before. Ah, this is infuriating. It's on the tip of my tongue. Well, that Zamarakian mage mentioned that he had a strong magical aura. Perhaps that is it. No. It is something... Oh my, I know what it is. Savan? Many years ago, the Temple Knights were studying teleportation techniques and found a strange dimension that was accessed when teleporting. We stopped the research as it was too dangerous to be practically useful, but our initial studies showed that we could use the entire dimension as a kind of scrying glass to see at a precise point where we wish to teleport to, then teleport extremely slowly between the 2 points. How is teleporting really slowly particularly useful? Well, Basically, you are stretched so thin between dimensions that you effectively become invisible. From your perspective, you can see 3 places simultaneously, and you can choose to move between all 3 at will. I'm not sure I follow. Let me give you an example. If you were in Falador Castle and you wish to teleport to Varrock, then you could use this slow teleport technique, or be in both places simultaneously but invisible to anyone in either. You could also move freely between the 2 invisibly and then choose which place you wish to end up, simply by concentrating on the location you wanted to appear in. Needless to say, in our line of work, this could come in very handy for sneaking around unobserved. But you abandoned this research. Why? It is far too dangerous. In my example, I only used 2 places. In practice, there is a 3rd place involved. It is a strange, empty dimension that teleports seem to pass through. Frankly, the human mind isn't equipped to cope with processing so much information simultaneously, and the test subjects started to display behavioural problems. That doesn't sound good. No, it wasn't. Aggressiveness was highly increased, and there were numerous perceptual faults, hallucinations and the like. We ceased experimentation immediately. There are enough things in this world to haunt a temple knight. We did not see the need to create any more. But this signature you are finding is the same as the slow teleport experiment created. No, it is not exactly the same, but it is close enough to be a cause of concern. Either someone else has found this strange dimension and begun their own research and reached the same conclusions what we did, or we have had a security leak within the Temple Knights and abandoned research has been sold to our enemies. Well, I can see how that might be a cause for concern, but right now our priority is Solus, right? Yes, Valiance, you're right. But if he is using this slow teleport technique, then that means it is going to be a lot harder to catch him. Because he is invisible in 3 separate places simultaneously? Exactly. Listen, I might be able to block his teleportation magics using your comm orb, but I will need you to get close to him. And if we're unlucky, then he will end up teleporting to the point away from you instead of appearing in front of you. Well, we have nothing else to try, right? What will I have to do? Use the scan function on your comm orb. If he is in the vicinity, it should knock him out of his in-between state and make him appear. So I should try a scan here in Canifis. That would seem best. Savant, over and out. Alright, let's go kinda to the middle then. Exciting, guys. This one's a lot of reading. This is one of the most reading ones I've had, I think. Right, here we go. Scan. What the? Solus Delagar, that's him then. Well, 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 I was wondering when the White Knights would come looking for me. Well, you'll have to be quicker than that, my friend. Oh, he's gone. Ah! He got away. You think? So what can we do now? Wait a second. There was another item in the teleport with him. What does that mean? Well, I might be able to retrieve it from the slow teleport. It might give us a clue as to the second location Solus is in. Well, what are you waiting for? Try and get it. Savant transfers the item to you. It's a hat. How does a hat help us? I'm sorry, I don't know. Maybe somewhere where hats like this are common. Valiant, I want you to search for him and use your comm orb to scan for him. Okay, I'll head off immediately. Let's hope we're not too late. Oh, it's a cream hat. That's the gnome place, gnome stronghold. Okay, we're going to go to Gnome Stronghold and scan there, because right click, examine. No, okay, we're going to try that. So let's go Varrock. I know where they sell this, so just check the quest. Alright, so we've got the clue here. Let's go. So I hope I'm doing this right, guys. It's kind of a little vague. Actually, no, it's not vague. Well, it is and it isn't. I've just got this item now, that's it. I'm going to go to the Gnome Stronghold because I know that they sell all of this stuff there, don't they? So maybe somewhere near there. It's a bit like the fur, isn't it? They said the fur and east of here. Now we've got this. We want to travel to the Gnome Stronghold. There we go. Right, we'll try it here, but it's probably up here more so. We'll try it. Scan. Negative result, Valiance. Looks like you're barking up the wrong tree. Savant out. Barking up the wrong tree. Is that the actual clue? Do we need to do it at this tree? Maybe. Barking up the wrong tree. Is it a clue or is it just... It seems too... Okay, we'll try here. Yes! You again! I warn you, if you interfere with my plans, I will see you suffer. Solus, I am here by the authority of the White Knights of Falador. Ha! Like I care. Okay, I am attempting to block his teleport. Oh, we have a little magical skill, do we? Then let's see how you deal with this. Uh-oh. Ah! He teleported me away. I should have known he would try something like that. I'm sorry, Valiance. I should have stopped him using that spell. That doesn't matter right now, Savant. Did you get a reading of where his teleport will go? The spell is still running. Wait a moment. There. Well? Savant transfers the item to you. It's a cape. I'm not sure how much help in tracking him that is. More than you might think, Savant. This type of cape used to be... I think it said the Champions Guild. Well, I still don't know what help that is, but if you have an idea where he might be, you should head there immediately. I'm pretty sure that just said thick blue cape. The Champions Guild. I'm sure I read it. I'm absolutely sure I read the Champions Guild, but it flashed off. Let me just double check. I'm pretty sure it was here. Okay. Let's just try it. Scan. See? Well now, I am beginning to get sick of your constant interference. Or at least I would be if you weren't so laughably easy to escape from. Savant? I can't... He threw some kind of smoke at me or something. Don't worry about it, Valiance. He may have escaped again, but I still have him on my radar. Okay, the smoke's cleared and you don't seem to have been damaged by it. You're lucky, I think. Readings show it was highly poisonous. Let's see if I grabbed anything useful from him while he was escaping. Savant transfers the item to you. It's a fake beard. I know where they sell those as well. What, the... You think he's in disguise somewhere? I've seen this design of beard before, but I cannot remember where. I can. Ali Morrisane, right? Okay, I'm on my way. This Solus guy is really beginning to get on my nerves. Alright, let's just go. I actually need a pee as well, guys. Let me start running. I'm actually gonna have a quick wee. Be right back. really quick. You know, an old man's got to go for a wee when an old man's got to go for a wee. Let me tell you right now. All right. So, Ali Morris saying we could have probably done this a quicker way. Oh, look. Guys, we've got to do this. Sorry. We have to do this because we'll get a lamp out of it. Okay. Sit-ups. Let's do it. It'll only take a few seconds, won't it? But let's get us a lamp. Put it in herb lore. Okay, push-ups. Come on, come on, come on. Don't you know we're on a mission, but we can't let this go. Jog. We can't let this go past. It's so easy to get. I don't know how much we get. Maybe 600 herb lore. Okay, we've got to jog again. Is that it, or one more? Push-ups. So this should be it, I believe. There we go. We did actually do it, and we got us a lamp. We'll put it in herb lore. Confirm. Nice. Wow, look how close we are to leveling. I actually thought that would level us, if I'm honest with you. Right, I'm fairly confident. Oh, I didn't pick up another. I put them in the bank, didn't I? My stamina potions. That's okay. Ali's just here, isn't he? I know he sells these beards. Because it's kind of an odd item, isn't it? It's an odd item. I'm sure he does. I'm just going to double check. There you go. Look, I knew he did because it's just a weird item. I remember it. Right. Okay. So let's do the orb. This is getting very tiresome. Is it indeed? Little White Knight, I command powers beyond your imagination. If you do not cease pursuing me, I will be forced to use them on you. You can't threaten me, old man. Dead or alive, you're coming with me. Oh, Robocop. This charade bores me. Valiance, I am reading a huge power surge from Solus. Be very careful. Ow, what happened? Dang it, man, that was close. I thought I was dead. I thought I was actually dead there. I don't understand though, Savant. You said he could only be in a few places simultaneously, but he keeps getting away and he keeps moving around. You're right, Valiance. I don't know how he is doing it, but he can't run forever, and every time he tries something against you, so he isn't going to shoot me like that again? No, Valiance, I'm sorry that I let him hurt you like that. But keep chasing him together, we are going to bring him to justice. You're right about that, there's no way I'm letting him get away with treating me like that. So did we get any clues to his real location from the last scan? That's the spirit, Valiance, just awaiting the data to come through. Savant transfers the item to you. It's a very strange weapon. I recognise that. It's type of spear used by the Dorgashun goblins. The who? I've never heard of them before. Well, if you know who or what they are, you should go and see them. Solus must be with them. You should probably take a minute to restock on supplies and heal up though. I know we can find him and bring him to justice, but we don't want you dying while doing so. Okay, Savant, I'll heal up, then go looking for him amongst the Dorgashoon. Okay, let's go and heal up. Gosh, that was close, guys. I'm not using my tuna potatoes. We're close to the bank. I'll just get some of this. I honestly thought, guys, I was dead then. I just saw him hit me for 65 and me like, I took a knee, didn't I? Panic stations. The old ticker was going then. Right, this guy is powerful. If he's hitting me for 65, I'm concerned. I am concerned. Right, let's just grab some food to heal up. I'll eat some of these tunas. Belly full of tuna fish. I'm not even risking it, guys. I'm gonna totally fully heal. Right, the Dorgashoon goblins then. Those are in underneath Lumbridge, aren't they? Can't remember if I need anything to go there though. Because they're down here, aren't they? Dude, what's the strange weapon? Oh, a bone spear. I don't know if I would have got that. A bone spear one. I'd have been thinking ogres, to be honest with you. Okay, we're going to try and squeeze through the hole. Squeeze me. Cabbage. Yes, it's very dark in there. Yes, we'll go. We've got our lamp. Okay, this... Oh, bone spear. It's this, isn't it? Now I get it. Let's just follow this guy. I'm going to imagine it's more in here. We just try here. We're right in the middle. Scan. I'm scared. Woman. Oh, thank you. You have freed me. What? Who are you? Oh, I am but a poor maiden kidnapped by the evil Solus. You chased him so hard that now I am free. Valiance, I'm getting some strange readings from this maiden. It's Solus, isn't it? Mwahahaha! Sucker! Sorry, Valiance. I should have spotted his little trick earlier. Are you okay? That looked like a nasty sucker punch. Oh! Did anyone get the number of that wagon? Don't worry, Valiance. I am reconfiguring your comm orb to compensate for any camouflage. Please let me know you have the reading of his actual location. By now, it goes too fast, guys. No, but every time he escapes, I think we are on the final stretch now, Valiance. I will be able to shut his teleports down permanently in 2, perhaps 3 more scans. Keep up the chase, Valiance. We nearly have him cornered. Out of interest, what am I going to do with an insane, super powerful wizard? Leave that to me and the Temple Knights, Valiance. Just follow your orders and continue the chase, and his days are numbered. Well, okay then, where should I head now? Examining readings now. Let's see what we managed to snag in the scan this time. Savant transfers the item to you. It's earmuffs. Earmuffs? Well, we use earmuffs in... Why on Gielina would he be wearing those? Well, they standard equipment for any slayer looking to kill banshees. Okay, I'm on my way, and Solus had better watch out. I'm up to here with his annoying tricks. Okay, so... We're going to go back to... Mauritania. And we're going to go to the Slayer Tower. Pretty sure we're going Slayer Tower. Wonder if we have to go all the way up to the Banshees or not. Need a little mouthful of drink. Okay, we can run a little. What length quest was this, guys? I forgot to look. A medium again. Okay. Fair enough. I wasn't sure. I kind of probably would have guessed medium, but you never know. We've been going quite a bit over an hour now. It's because of the amount of reading more than anything. There is a lot of reading in this one. And a lot of running around, come to think of it. There really is a lot of running in there. We'll go and try by the Slayer Tower. Right. Should we go into where the banshees are or just try it here? I mean, the gnome one, we just tried it by the tree and it wasn't, we didn't have to go right into the cellar of the hats, did we? I guess we could just try it here. Let's just try. The background magical levels are slightly above average here, not enough to signify anything. I think you're in the wrong place. Savant out. Okay. Back inside then. Let's try again. Yes. Well, you are a persistent fellow, aren't you? I am here to take you in, Solus, and you can forget your little tricks. Little tricks, you say? Well, how about this one? Say hello to my little friend and goodbye to me. Oh. What have we got here? Black Knight. Okay. Well, that's not exactly a threat. Thank goodness. Not really a threat, is it? Savant transfers the item to you. Okay, we have our scan results. What? 20 pure essence. It's some kind of highly magically susceptible lock. Isn't that the same rock you gave the Zamorakian mage? Yes, it is. Which means I know where he is and how to get there. It's a mine for rune essence. Let's worry about that later. Go get Solus. Right, okay. So, let's do this. Go Varrock. I think I do know then. So if he's in the rune mine, I'm going to heal first. I don't know if I've got a fighting thing. Or if he hits me, right? He hit me for 65 earlier. If he hits me for 65 again, I'll die, look. I will just die outright. I can't risk that. Doo-doo-doo-doo. We're just going to heal up. Let's just withdraw a tuner and eat that. That'll fill us. Okay, there we go. Doo-doo-doo. Okay. Let's go and speak to Aubrey and get him to teleport us. There he is. Yeah, there he is. Okay, I've blocked all exits from this place except for the Temple Knight's teleport. I think we finally have him. I'm so sick of your interference. I think it's time we end this once and for all. Oh no. Agreed. In the name of the White Knights of Falador and of the Temple Knights of Saradomin, you're under arrest. Oh yes? You and what army? This one, Solus. Yay, nice. Ha! You'll never take me alive. Dead or alive, you're coming back. You meddlesome freak. Oh no. Valiant, Solus is very weakened and we don't have any more men to spare. Take him now. This might be your only chance. Oh no, we're fighting him. Oh, it looks like he is weakened. Please don't cast a big spell on me, dude. I think we've got him. All those magical powers that he's got, and we've just kicked his butt. Now that Solus is defeated, you should take his hat, Sir Amit, to prove of his death. Now, let's head back. And may I say, very well done, Valiant. Very well done indeed. Alright, so we're going back to Sir Amit, did they say? Take his hat. Oh no, did we forget his hat? Oh yeah. Solus's hat. Right, we're going to... No, not there, silly man. Falador. Teleporting all over the place. Let's go and see Sir Amit. This was a very, very interesting quest. A lot of reading. There was a lot of reading in it. If we've finished. If we've finished. I would imagine we might be. I would imagine we might be. Right. Ceramic vase. Hello, Sir Amit. Hello, friend. You are supposed to be looking for Solus Delagar, the insane magician who is loose once more upon these lands, remember? But I've already done that. You have? Then you must have some proof of your encounter. A weapon perhaps, or an item of clothing? Well, of course I do. I have it right here. Well, hand it over then and let's see it. Yes, guys, it's done! Congratulations, you have completed Wanted. You are awarded 1 quest point, 5,000 Slayer XP. That I like that. And access to the White Knight Armory. I wonder what that is. We've got 167 quest points. Now that you are a White Knight, I should perhaps explain a little about how our system works. Sadly, we are not as rich as we once were, and there are many White Knights who foolishly lose their combat equipment. We do not think it fair to make a profit from our brethren, so we will sell you equipment at cost and rebuy it at the same cost, but we will only sell equipment to those we consider responsible enough to wield it correctly. By killing Black Knights, you will increase your reputation with us. By killing White Knights, we will obviously think less of you. You can check your White Knight reputation level by looking at your quest journal for the Wanted quest, or Surviving will let you know what level you are at when you go to purchase equipment. Surviving can be found in Falador Castle, and he will sell you any equipment appropriate to your reputation level. Have fun and go kill some Black Knights for me. Okay, Amit, thanks for explaining. Boom! Slayer level is now 63. Let's go, guys. You can now kill spiritual rangers. Ooh. What I want to do is look at this Wanted then. As a White Knight, I can buy armour and weaponry from Surviving in Falador Castle. I can buy armour appropriate to my White Knight level. I can improve this level by killing Black Knights. I am currently Novice White Knight with a kill score of 100. Okay, that's something we're going to do and look into, guys, on a live. That sounds good and pretty cool. But there we go. Another one is over. I really hope you've enjoyed. I have. Great reward, 5,000 Slayer XP. I love that. And yeah, we'll check out this armor and reputation stuff. But until next time, folks, you all be safe. Take care. God bless. I'll catch you in the next one. See you soon. Bye bye now, guys.